Lots of great storylines to follow at the U.S. Open, yes, involving the players and Canadian players, but also controversy last night involving a French player on the women's side. People are saying was a sexist response.
And I think that that's what people are still talking about today. Yeah. Why does there seem to be a different standard on court for the men versus the women? And this involved a changing of a shirt. I mean, it's the simplest of things, right? And this happened with Alizé Cornet. Happened after that second set changeover. We talked about the sweltering heat at Flushing Meadows in New York. So this player from France returned to the court after that 10-minute break. Noticed her shirt was on backwards. I got to turn that around. So she walked to the back of the court in the shadows, switched it around the right way, got ready to play. Except this is a code violation, or it was, according to the chair umpire. Didn't cost her any points or anything like that, but it was a wardrobe attire issue. And quickly, critics are pointing to this. Well, why is Novak Djokovic and other male players allowed to sit in their chair, take off their shirts at will on the sideline, where women are kind of held to a different rule book? And that was what the WTA, the tour organizing of the women's tour, was saying. And Cornet, well, she was shocked by her treatment on court.
The umpire was probably overwhelmed by the situation. We were all very hot outside. Maybe just didn't make the right decision. Of course, I was surprised when I just changed the t-shirt really quick and he gave me the code violation. I didn't expect it, and I told him that it was pretty weird.
Now, Heather, like for those of us who have played sports and, I would think nothing of putting my uniform over top of something I was warming up in to get changed. But in tennis, they have this rule in place. U.S. Open and USTA have apologized for this and say now all players, male or female, can make that change in their chairs, or if the female players want a private place to go, they can go on the aside. But getting a lot of notice, and I think a lot of this has to do with the French Open, banning the catsuit from Serena Williams last week. It was seen as a double standard for wardrobe for women, and this here is playing that as well.
Okay.